Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy that you're here with me today. So today, what are we doing, you ask? I was about to water my plants and I forgot that I actually had forgotten to water my plants, and then I was like, this is a chance for me to do a video actually whilst I'm watering my plants, because I actually did not water these plants. Actually, it's too much. I did not water these plants because I was going to do a video for you guys. I wanted to do a video on watering and how I water my plants and all that. So this is the video. I had forgotten to water my plants. I was about to go and chill on a Sunday evening, but now let me water my plants. So thank you so much for being here. Please guys, like, share, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel. I am so appreciative to everybody who are subscribing. We have 200 subscribers, guys. 200 of you. I mean, 200 of you guys. Look at me. Once in a while, you pop in, you see me, and you go and do your business. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm appreciative of you. Please share, comment, like, suggest, do whatever you can to just let your girl, pop up on other people's channels as well. We are trying to grow this year and become something else. I just want you to know that we're trying to make this a thing, right? So let's make this thing a thing together. Help your girl out. Okay, she wants to be here living the best life of the YouTube life. So help me out. Okay, I'm so appreciative of you. So let's get into this video. Let's do this. Okay. Hey guys, so this is what's going on. I recorded this video with me watering these plants. I started this video nicely only to find out that the lighting was very poor. So instead of me demonstrating how I was watering these plants, I just decided to do a voiceover and just talk to you guys and share with you my best practices for watering plants. So let's take this as if it's a podcast, right? Yeah, so welcome to my podcast. Anyway, let's get into this video. So in watering, we can either use the method of top watering, or we can use bottom watering. All of it is all trying to prevent overwatering our plants, and as long as we are focused on the roots of the plant, not the leaves, we are going to be pros at this. We don't have to be pros, but we can be as best as we can at doing this job, because really what we're trying to do here is to just make sure that our plants get to absorb the water and the nutrients in the soil. So, firstly, why is watering important? Silly, right? Like, we don't think about this enough. We don't even think watering is something that we should focus on when we are getting our plants, starting with our plant hoarding, plant caring, and just plant parenting. But I will tell you that watering is something essential. I remember growing up and my mom would always ask me to either water early morning or late evening, around sunset or soon after the sun goes down. And she made sure to let me know that I should not water the leaves of the plant, but make an effort to water the roots. Focus on the ground, not on top of the plant. One, you are doing that when you water on top of the leaves, you are causing so much problems. Depending, that's what we're getting into this video. But also, you might damage your plant by watering on top, because you're splashing water, you don't know what force you're using. So let's focus on targeting the roots, right? So I'm not promising you'll be a pro at this after this video or after listening to me, but I'm just telling you that you will learn a thing or two. So firstly, as I just said, water where the roots are. Please focus on the soil level. until thoroughly soaked, right? Focus on the soil level. Make sure that you're focusing your whatever can you're using, whatever container you're using to water your plants, make sure that it's focused on the root. So for me, because I'm watering house plants, I try to aim my can right at the root, right at the topsoil level, instead of watering around the leaves or the branches or whatever it is. I just try to aim at that. So please do the same, so that we avoid other issues, right? We're trying to eliminate issues with our plant caring. So let's do the same. Number 2, always check the soil before watering. And this is something that we kind of become instinctive when it comes to watering. It ends up being something that we just do. We just look at our plant and be like, oh my God, I want to do something to this. And the next thing, you have a can, you put water right where the roots are for sure, and you soak that plant. But before you do that, please make sure that you check each plant. For me, I try to use my finger. I just put my finger in the pot, especially if it's a bigger pot than little ones. I put my finger in there just to judge how much soil is dry. So if it's just a few inches, which is like 3/4 of my index finger, if all of that is dry, then this soil is dry for sure, and I'm going to water that plant, and I'm going to soak it, allow it to sip in all the water, and make sure that all the water gets absorbed, right? And we'll come back and talk about you trashing that water, right? So just make sure that you take your time whilst doing this as well. So this just puts me into our number 3. Oh, before we go to number 3, I'll say that whilst I use my finger, you can use a toothpick, you can use an earbud, you can use a water meter, depending on whatever you have close to you, around you, whatever resource you have, whatever tool you have, just utilize that. As long as it helps you prevent overwatering, just use that. Please make sure that you are helping yourself in this instance, because all we're trying to do is prevent overwatering and underwatering. So point number 3, we want to take our time and water on the right times. As I mentioned before, my mother used to make me either water early morning or late at night. So in this instance, I'm just saying that we need to allow water to dry off leaves or any other unwanted areas before nighttime comes. So why should we water our plants early morning or sometime around evening time? We are trying to avoid risks with fungi or any other plant diseases. So when you water your plants in the morning, especially, which is the best time, early morning before the sun rises and evaporates all the water, we are doing this so that the roots absorb all the water, and then after some time, when the sun is up, all the excess water gets absorbed into the air, and we are good. However, when you water in the evening times, which is what I usually do, you are taking the risk of your water going on leaves, on any other areas that do not need the water at that time, because how do you make sure that the water doesn't stay on that leaf throughout the night or for however long, right? We need to make sure that the water dries off the plant. Anyway, we can also add on to say during summer times, you can actually water a bit late and your water will still dry from leaves because it's hot out, right? It's hot outside. We get to do that. And yeah, I think this is understandable. Let's move on to number 4. We need to make sure that we water slowly, when we are watering our plants, please make sure that your soil gets all the water. For example, when your soil is too dry and you water too quickly, water will run off without being absorbed, right? I think you've noticed that if you're someone who already have plants, you see that when you pour water immediately, it will just go everywhere. Either it will run over and go on the ground, or it's just going to run over the plant and go to the bottom and exit, right? So you need to water slowly and intentionally to allow for water to gradually build up and soak. So like there's this sound that the water will make when it's being absorbed by the plant, and you want to make sure that you take your time and allow that to happen. So when you see that the water is being absorbed quickly, or when you see that the water is running off, make sure that you're doing it slowly so that you do it and make sure so that your plant gets what it needs. Really, it's like we just want to water properly and allow the plant to get all the water it needs. Okay, point number 5, we need to make sure that every drop counts, right? Every single drop of water that we are putting on this plant has to count. So direct your water close to the root zone, close to those roots in all ways possible. This will allow your plants to get all it needs. As I've been saying over and over again, I think it's enough at this point. But I just want you to know that we need to make sure that every drop counts, and we water our plants as much as we should. And also, on this point, I would like to share that we need to shield our plants from wind, or we can add on some layers that allows for moisture to be retained to avoid moisture loss. So some people will use fake moss, whatever fake moss is, that green stuff. You can take that and put it on top as decorative purposes. However, it's actually helping you to retain moisture too within the pot, so that you don't lose your water when you water your plant, especially during those seasons when everything is dry, or during those seasons when we are using our heating system and AC systems. So please make sure that you protect your plants from all things that can take away the moisture, whether it's dryness from the heat, or the AC, or the actual wind from outside. So let's cover up. You can put stones, you can put moss, you can put what do you call that? You can use the I forgot the name. All right, it's okay. I'll think about it and share with you. Mulch, actually. You can use mulch to conserve your moisture. So you just put a thin layer to allow your plant to retain the moisture that's in it. You can use bark, you can use leaves. All this allows for minimum evaporation, and also it allows for minimal runoff of water when you water your plants when the soil is dry, right? Number 6, do not overwater your plants. So really here I'm trying to say that when you water your plant, make sure that you remember that water plus oxygen is what we're trying to get, so that the plant will absorb the things it needs and do the thing. Let it grow, right? So let soil dry in between watering, especially in these plastic containers, ceramic containers. Just make sure that that plant is getting dry in between. And when you now finally water deeply but less frequently. Let's make sure that we water our plants effectively. That's really important. So yeah, I think this is it. Oh, last point before I conclude here. don't let them go dry, right? Don't let your plants go dry. As I said, don't overwater water when dry, but really don't let your plant go bone dry. You know, like when your leaves literally sag. I have a few plants that I've allowed to get to that stage, but I do not recommend, because from the science perspective, you can see that when you let your plant go dry to that extent where there is no moisture at all in the soil, the roots will end up being damaged. Like the root hairs that absorb water are the ones that get damaged. So instead of your plant growing after that, it's now focusing on growing its root system again, right? So let's not do that. Let's not do that. So yeah, guys, let's focus on letting our plants go dry, but not bone dry, for our plants to grow the way we want to see, because we don't see the roots, we only see the leaves and the trunk and everything else. So let's make sure that we allow our plants to dry, but not too dry, for us to get the fruit or the big leaves that we want and desire. So I think this is it for me. Now you're just going to enjoy me doing what I'm doing. No audio at this point. Enjoy my video. I hope to talk to you guys and see you in the next one, because I'm definitely coming in hot this year. I have more videos. I've been recording good lighting days so that I don't record at night. So I've been recording during the day, allowing myself to get more videos and be consistent. Every single week we release a video. So please enjoy this video and put a thumbs up, subscribe, like, and share with your friends and family. Everybody who has plants, who doesn't have plants, who never thought of buying a plant, please share with them so that they also get inspired to start caring for plants. This is so beneficial, guys. I don't want to lie to you. Having plants is very beneficial to you, to your mind, to your physical body, and just to your mood. Really, it allows you to just embrace the moment, enjoy the little moments you spend with your plants. Nothing is in your mind within that particular time. So just share this video with them and let them know that there's this girl who is really enjoying this thing, and she loves recording little videos on the YouTube and wants you guys to subscribe. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I can't wait to share with you what's to come, because I have more videos coming. So see you guys. Thank you. Just remember that you do you with your plants. You care for them the way you want. If any plant gives you a heartache, and a headache, both of them, heart and head aches, just let it go. It's okay. I've talked enough at this point. I'm enjoying talking without having to look at the camera. It's amazing. You don't know how that feels. It feels like a different thing has been lifted. A little bit of pressure is lifted off me. So enjoy this video of me doing whatever chores I'm doing. So at this point in the video, I might be trashing all the water that I had left when I was watering, because I did top watering through all the plants except for one. So whilst I did that, I end up coming back and trashing all the water. And if I have a plant that I forgot to water, I'll use the same water to water those plants instead of trashing this water in the drainage. So I try by all means to use every drop, right? Like I said, make every drop count. There are states that are going bone dry. Climate change is real. Okay, it's time to go. I'll talk to you soon. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, guys. I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. See you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. everybody. So I am done. I am done with my plant care for the day, actually. So I am so happy that you joined me on this little plant care thing that I was doing. I just had to go through my plants, water them a little bit, come back, remove all the excess water that I had left behind, and clear up a little bit some of them, some yellow leaves here and there, some dry leaves, some dry flowers. I'm so happy that you joined me. I hope to see you again in the next video. Before you go, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things so that your girl will get access to many people out there. Okay, I want to be part of those people. I want to join them. I want to be, joining you guys, be exposed to more people. That's pretty much it. Anyway, before you go, guys, I just want you to know that I appreciate you, I love you, I really care about you because you guys are my people now. You are out here liking, commenting here and there and subscribing. I'm so happy that you're here and you are watching my videos. Please keep watching, keep on subscribing, share with your friends of a friend, those people who like gardening, or that one person who doesn't like gardening or who doesn't like plants. Tell them there's someone who actually is obsessed and you should watch them because you do like me, right? Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.